class. How you doing? Little Tommy coming at you with the vintage Suzuki Omnicord that I just got yesterday. I bought it from my buddy Ross Collier, who apparently is the Jimi Hendrix of the Omnicord. I've never heard him play, but I heard it's quite a thing. I thought that'd be a cool thing for the kids to play with. They seem to like it. Hope you all doing good. This is Homeskoolin number 48, I guess. Got the black mug today, the old black Homeskoolin mug. Hope you guys got yours. I wanted to show you guys this amazing print that a guy sent me. A guy named Keith Axtell sent me this amazing print of the Who playing at the Winterland Arena in 1976, and it's got a set list on the back. A couple songs you might have heard of. But that is cool. Thanks, dude, for that. Very cool. I'm a big Who fan. I love them to pieces. What do we got today? I wanted to also give the old shout out to the XTS boys who make a very comfy t-shirt. Definitely rivaling the comfort of the Homeskoolin shirts. There's no question about it. Barry and Greg, nice work on the t-shirts, boys. I got a session later today for a guy named, the artist is Drake Milligan. He's a real country singer, real old school, young kid, but he sounds very believable, like traditional country singer. He also does an amazing Ronnie Dunn imitation. But the record's being produced by my friend Brandon Hood and the legendary Tony Brown, and they're bringing in James Burton to play guitar tonight. So that'll be cool. So James Burton in a mask playing an old telly, I'm sure. But I'll try to get a little video for you guys so you can see him, because what a legend, right? James Burton, that'll be cool. I actually met him before. I met him out in my garage at my old house one time. My old house that I had years ago had a studio in it, and Brad Paisley did a lot of his records out there. And so I'd be getting ready to go to work in the morning, and I'd open the garage door, and there'd be people like Brad Paisley and James Burton out there. So yeah, they never let me play on those records though. They didn't. One time I remember I put a cool old gold top Les Paul out there for Brad to play, but he never even played it. He likes tellies. So anyway, what do we got today? I wanted to answer this one question that I've had repeatedly. I've had many questions about how to use a looper pedal, and I was going to get into that. I'll show you the looper that I'm using here. Let me show you. It's a let's see if I can get it out of here. It's just like a Boss RC1, right? Fairly affordable looper pedal, but you can do some cool stuff with it. I got it a while back when I was doing that. My first time using it was on that the time when I did Sad Eyes, the Robert John song. So I was out here trying to figure out how to use that while I was trying to do that intro, and I kept having to redo it over and over because I kept erasing the original keyboard part I put down. But you got to learn how to use this stuff somehow. Okay. So anyway, it's pretty simple, really. If you've already know how to use a looper, you can skip over this part because you'll probably be bored out of your mind. But I'll just do a quick little loop. Okay, so you just hit the thing to start it. Ready? I should probably put the strap on too here, so I don't lose this guitar. Okay, ready? Try to count off your groove, and you hit the thing at the same time, right? Get a groove going in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. that didn't work. Bad pocket there. So I'm gonna hold the pedal down to erase it. Let's start a new one. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be good. Right? Turn the amp up a little. A little bass on for you. Okay, ready? Rehearse your part. Make sure the level's right. Okay, so now I'm gonna activate the record. Here we go. So now I'll stop that. We should have both parts now, right? Let's see. Okay. So that works. You know what's funny about, I'm not much of a Frampton head. I don't really know much. I always liked that song. Do You Feel Like We Do? But it's cool how he used a cool scale on that song, like you know, blues scale, but making in the key of D, making the minor a major, and also putting that big old dominant 7 in there. He uses that a lot in that song. Just saying. That's your lesson for today. The major dominant 7 scale. Okay, so here you go. Now I'll record this part, right? Stop that. Let's listen to that back. Does a bunch of stuff like that, right? if I'm gonna do a little more elaborate looping, like where I'm really gonna try to build something cool, you know, that was just a super fast, you know, thing just to show you. But I'll experiment with different sounds along the way, right? So like start with, you know, whatever the bass sound is, whatever the first thing I put on, and then I can, you know, all my pedals down here are all pre-loopers, so I can color the sound of each track, you know, as it goes down, right? So you can, I think the key to looping is to vary the sounds a bit so they don't get all muddied up with each other, right? That's why I put a bass on or whatever, or try to get some real bassy sounds along with some brighter sounds so it's all clear. Because that's just the general rule of recording. I mean, you want to color the whole sonic spectrum with a record. You want to have good, you know, round, low end, and you got to have cool mid-range stuff, and then you got to have the high, sprinkly stuff, you know, to create the full sonic picture to make a great record. All great records do that. But yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's a good little demonstration of the looper pedal. I mean, there's millions of looper pedals out there you could get. They're all great. You just got to figure out how to use each one because they all have their own little idiosyncratic things, you know. I used the Line 6 M9 for a while because it was the only thing I had here, but the problem with that one is that it's got a very limited amount of time you can record. This Boss RC1, you can record forever. You can make like a 3-minute song or something on that thing if you wanted, which is nice. And that's what I do now. I don't even bother looping anymore. I'll just do a whole song on the thing, you know. So there you go. All right, get you an omnichord and get to practicing. I'll see you guys soon, okay? Bye.